we go to our next speaker. Mattias.
Hello.
Alfta, are you there? Yes.
I'm here. Alfta's here.
Great.
Alfta, of course we are.
Share your screen and give us a ride.
I will share your screen, my screen. See, coming up here. So hi all. Hope everyone is feeling good. I'd like to make an introduction to MTEK and specifically embrain, one of our solutions that we launched last year in September. So first of all, I will ask everyone, like, state of manufacturing, how big is that? It's about 10 trillion US dollars, or 20% of the global GDP. What we see based on research, it's about 20% waste happens in manufacturing. So there's a 2 trillion US dollars market opportunity there. Looking through that, next question is, what is continuous improvement for all? Well, the art of habitually making small changes in everyday processes to eliminate waste and minimize risk of big changes and gradually approach optimal operational efficiency. Reading that's a long word, but just continuously make things better. That's what it's all about. And what is digitalization? Well, for us, that's the use of digital technologies to change business models. So what are we, I'm going to come into the product and what we're offering, but we are where these worlds meet. So in the center point of digitalization of manufacturing. Company formed 2016, launched 2020, born in manufacturing. We have global partners. We have a method-centric approach to contextualizing data in manufacturing. Some really good shareholders in terms of Ultra Industrial Motions, as well as ABB. We are today about 45 people up in Alfta, 3 hours north of Stockholm. We have an office in Stockholm. What is embrain? Embrain is a software platform that is adapted and adopted to support people and processes. Microsoft starts to relate to this as Industry 5.0, which is very human-centric. Now, yes, we have the capabilities to connect machines and sensors and robots and what have you, but we can also digitize human labor, creating data streams that before wasn't actually available. Here are some of the installations we have now. I just came back from a trip to the US where we landed on the shop floor on Monday morning, and by Wednesday we digitized a third of their factory, including traceability, digital work instructions, SPC with real-time trend analytics, and a lot of other cool stuff that we managed to get done in just those 3 days. So we have global footprint, and once again, we launched this in September last year. So the product, what is actually embrain? Embrain is a no-code platform with multi-site capability. It's modular, it's extremely fast to value, it requires very little service and external support to scale it. It's a fully compliant MES system. And what differs us from many others is that we are actually digitizing tools for continuous improvement inside the platform, allowing users to contextualize data and actually use it much faster and be able to also reduce the waste of finding the right information. It's divided into 3 different steps, 3 modules. So make is anything that happens within a factory or between factories. So we can interconnect factories within the system to understand performance, deploy work orders, FMEAs, control plans, and to make sure that we can actually onboard people much faster as operators. We have the improve module, which is all about continuous improvement in Kaizen, classical Kaizen tools. We also have the operate module, which allows the users to bring this ability to build methods out also to the field, installation and commissioning, which is quite important because that brings the capability to follow a product from the cradle to the grave. And the key thing here is that our customers do this on their own. They can scale and iterate the features and functions as they deem fit. So within the make module, you have complete track and trace, you have full RPA, you have BPA. For instance, if you have a quality issue on a product, you can get a Teams signal to the technicians or the engineers or the managers. You can connect workflows and visualize performance across the supply chain in near real time, and a lot of more tools as well. The improve module is what we say integrate the old methods with the new ways of working. So we have SPC real-time trend analytics. You can deploy neural networks, and bear in mind, there's no code required for it. Full failure mode and effect analysis linked to the control plan that is then linked to the standard operating procedures. So it ties everything together. The operate is, of course, we can do asset tracking and understand spare parts management, and extend the traceability also to the field. For instance, if there's a repair or rework done on products out in the market, we can also track and trace that. This, at the end, allows the users to also simplify and help strengthen the ESG reporting. What we say, elimination of waste for real, which is foundation of continuous improvements. So that was all for me, and I'll be happy to take any questions or comments.
Great. Thank you, Mattias.